Hello everyone, this is Altagracia Mariñez and today we are going to talk about, let's show you my presentation, consequence of Trump's migration policies. Everybody knows Donald Trump and everybody knows the situation that people from other countries, specifically illegals, are living, okay? Today we're going to talk about specifically how Trump's anti-immigration policies could collapse the US food and construction industry. Remember that at least, according to InfoBay, at least 70% of people of constructions and food industry specifically are from Latin America and they are illegals. Unfortunately, this is affected so much. They're losing around, just the food industry are losing about $1 billion just this year because they doesn't have workers. They're asking about health to the government. The government doesn't respond, doesn't just make demands, but doesn't give to them any solution. That's why they are so mad with this situation. In my personal opinion, they are right. But let's continue to talk about this. The Trump administration's assaults on immigrants is starting to hit the American food supply. In Texas, farmers who have for years depended on documented people for cheap labor to plant, harvest, and hold produce have reported that workers are staying home, avoid raised by immigration and customs enforcement, ICE. In Los Angeles, restaurants and food trucks have been forced to close as the immigrants who cook and wait tables fear ICE and other law enforcement. They say that they really need these people because it's too expensive to afford American people, American workers. For example, an American worker at least $20 per hour. Instead, immigrant ask like $5 per hour, and they say they can't afford to have 20, 30 American workers. Farm workers in many states are thinking about leaving the country because they are facing more obstacles to work on the anti-immigrant administration, said Elizabeth Rodriguez, Director of Farm Workers Advocacy with National Farm Worker Ministry, a long-standing organization in South Texas. They are scared, there are fewer opportunities, and they are no longer prospering here. Their fear will soon be seen in the harvest when the quantities in produce are depleted. As I said, they are really scared. This is affecting directly to them. They say that the government says, specifically Donald Trump said, that they need to hire American people. The main purpose of these laws are to the American worker, the owners of the American industries hire American people, but American people ask for too much money. I think can afford them, and they say that they don't offer any help. The government doesn't go there. The government is being almost a year that Donald Trump won the presidency, and no, they have no answer from them, and this is really sad. Because remember, food is everything, especially in the winter. Say no to Trump. That's the title of the riots, the latest riot, because everybody knows that most of these policies are really unfair. There are many families that need to work in United States because their situations in their countries are really, really sad. They are just asking for opportunity. They are not most of them are not delinquent. They just want to help, any help. And the American people, and the Americans needs them, we need the Americans. It's the same. I say we because we are all Latin. This is the workers. As you can see, most of them are from Latin America, because there is another issue that they say it's not just for the money. It's because this kind of job American people doesn't want it to do. Even though they have the money, the government offer the help that they need. They have the money to the payroll. They don't have enough people. Because as I say, American people doesn't like that kind of job. We know that these kind of jobs can be dangerous, are really hard. And especially in the West, where is the industry of the food and the construction according to the Guardian, 80% of the construction just in Miami are stopped because of the situation. They are asking they're asking for help, they're asking for money, they're asking for workers. I did not receive any kind of answer of help. And this is really sad. Their situation is really sad. I hope you have enjoyed my presentation. This was Altagracia Mariñez. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Bye. It was a pleasure for me.